But today, let's talk about roads once you have visited our communities. Let's go to Asaman in the Ahafo region. Our correspondent in that region, Michael Saponinfum, filed a report on a road there. Let's bring you the report after. Definitely, we're going to have conversations on that in studio.
Work on the 33-kilometer Atronie Main Road spanning parts of the Bono and Ahafo regions commenced in September 2019 and was scheduled for completion by March 2022. The project was expected to improve transportation and enhance connectivity between the two regions. But 3 years after the deadline, the project remains abandoned. Attempts to get responses from the contractor, Alexabuam Company Limited, and relevant authorities have yielded little. The road's current state speaks volumes. Collapsed drains, eroded sections, and huge gullies have made commuting unbearable. Drivers say a journey that previously took just 30 minutes from Atronie to Mem now drags on for nearly 1.5 hours due to the poor condition of the road.
We did have because the woman started say omo ye kwan omo ye ma kodun pempen so bi se nkom de abo kura de kota abo begu so ba omo gya ni nyina ato ama ni nyina se wo fa se wo kwa monji monka e da kwan ni mu enye easy because na me spring abu e china mazo ba ne ade na nsen kura omo de ayi bi ayi greda bi be fefa so eno kura de ne ayi west omo se ne kura
kwan ya drivers watch best me ba em fan best 25 years kura ni ya na so and tempo me di kan be ye my correct pa fine so you hunu ya no ma san je gwa makwan nyina tutu etutu ye so ye so na san come na level ye den ye ya na ja timi na so kakra te kwan de ye wa ha so pa ye tos paper say ni na he na ye de ni nyina se we ya make say come bobo antimi bibia kra ye de aye week am kokope bi kra ye de ato aban ebe na yesre ne se onye de ontina ni mehwe no mehwe kwan na ma ye kakra.
Several communities including Asaman, Koforidia, Nkensere, Abuaja, Kromokrom, and Yabrifo continue to endure daily struggles as a result of their stalled projects.
So, a quantity of me ye pa, one of me and the Kamakama, Bananzeno, a free Asaman, Yabrifo, and Kromokrom. Umanya to us be, as I say, a Sraban or Machine Munyana, Ufri, events. Ukosunya hane short if you are samane temukumuko na one short chain say we be fa ntoto so ne Kenya ase no
acho ye kwana de asai pa na nse omo be ye ne kama maaye nso ya nte ho asem bia ihu ya nso omo asai agyan eye nti ye kwana de asai pa ye ni abre sunwa kwana de asai efi say ye ka bia be fa so bia no ye be ko be bara na asai.
Oh, how dear, you will be power quawe. A quawe, a buying now with Chairmono. A demi who saw them, Alezabot. And he or ye drew baby no. I fed a who sent Fidia on the big good quan swinging our masses at the quam. I say they're quite dear at the Tiapansampa. And Tika Messere say a bang our bay. Won't try any a measure at to near to a mim equano.
So that's what you can see on the screen, the Asaman Ahafo in the Ahafo region. This is Atronie Mim Road, which is in a very deplorable state. But joining us on phone is the Member of Parliament for Asutifi South, North rather, Ebenezer Kweku Ado, who is the Member of Parliament for the area. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You assumed office, let's say, this year. It's your first term. But have you seen the nature of the road yet? And if yes, what have been the conversation around it? Why is the contractor not on site?
Okay, good morning to your viewers. I think that stretch of road linking Mim Sinyani Road to Mim was awarded by the NDC government in 2016 to one Alexabuam Company Limited. So he was on site working when we lost power in 2016. And in 2017, the Akufo-Addo government gave part of the contract to a different contractor, the name which is not currently offset. And so from the main Atronie road to a community called Gomu, Kofodia, is being constructed by Alex Boam, and then the remaining part of the road leading to Mem is being constructed by the new contractor that came to join the construction process. What I can say is from Mem to the Gomu Kofodia, as I speak, the contractor is currently working on the road, but the stretch that leads to the main Atronie road being constructed by Alex Boam, due to one or two reasons, the construction has stopped for the past 1 year. And I think it is as a result of non-payment of monies to the contractor. It got to a portion, or it got to a level we needed to just apply the bitumen. And the constructor was waiting for payment to be done for him to complete. But unfortunately, he couldn't get the necessary funding from the previous government. And so, as I speak, he is the same contractor who is going to work on the Sunyani to Achiresia road. And I'm certain that when he gets to that part, government will reconsider making him complete that stretch of road to ease the traffic condition over there.
Again, want to find out from you, communities along this road, the residents there, what is their main occupation? And also, should this road be fixed, what is the importance it will bring to the communities along, or for residents along the stretch? As the MP for the area, what have they been telling you concerning the stretch?
Okay, the residents mainly are into agriculture and timber production. they are into timber production. From Imem, that is the main road. If you want to bypass the main goes to Tepa or goes to Singane, you want to bypass, you use the main to Atronie road, and that is a shorter one. And so, with the economic activities being impacted by the nature of the road, I think when it is fixed, people along that stretch of the road are going to benefit immensely. And I know that the government, once we had that in 2016 to complete or construct and was not attended to or was not taken care of by the previous administration as it should, definitely we will revisit the road and then continue with the construction. I share boundary with Sunyani East MP, and I've been in contact with him. You know, portion of the road falls within the Sunyani East constituency, and a piece also extends into my constituency. And so we are both discussing the completion of the road with the government, which I think this administration would also pay heed to us.
In your narration or your conversation earlier, you made mention of the fact that earlier it was only bitumen that was left to be applied on the stretch. Now we are seeing erosion on the stretch. Doesn't mean that it's going to take extra money for the road to be fixed before to get to that stage where bitumen will have to be applied on the road. That means the country is actually incurring more cost.
Definitely, my brother. Definitely. If you were able to get the before and now picture of the road, you would cry for Ghana, because we are wasting resources. In fact, the contractor who was working is a local contractor, but he partnered with WBHO, a South African firm, to make sure the road is fixed as early as he could, and the quality was to standard, but unfortunately, haven't fixed it to that level where bitumen is the only material that was needed to apply for it to be completed, and it got to this stage. It's a sad story we are all talking about, because I have been to the place not quite long, and I can tell you the nature of the road. It's very appalling. It's not even a pothole. It's not erosion. I can say it's a manhole. It's very sad. If you come to the place, it's an eyesore.
And per the nature of the road, and you said that the people there are into agriculture or they are farmers. Does it affect their produce? Maybe post-harvest losses? They are not able to transport it to the main towns so that they can able to sell. Have you gotten that information yet on your desk?
Well, there are other routes these communities use to transport their produce to the communities or to the towns and other areas, but that is not the shortest route, and I think it is affecting their income, because transportation costs would have to also be borne by these people once using the longer path or instead of using the shorter route. So in terms of the effect on them, it is affecting their income, because they will use part of it to pay transportation, which if they had to use the MIM to Atronie route, wouldn't have cost them that much.
Well, now that you have the platform on ChannelOne TV, we want to find out from you, is this the only deployable road in your constituency, or there are a lot more you'd want to talk about?
Well, the government is fixing most of their major routes, and thankfully we have engaged Newmont Mining Company, and Newmont is also going to fix some of our town routes for us. And so with government 10-kilometer route per constituency agenda, we are also selecting some of these deplorable routes to fix. And so I would just use your platform to commend the government, and then seek for the urgent reconsideration of the MIM to Atronie stretch, which we are talking about now. I think if the government comes back to, or we as a government, if we reconsider adding that to the current contract that Alex Boam has gotten, it will benefit the constituency and Ahafo region.
Interesting. Is there any timeline you want to put on board, or maybe anything you'd want to tell the roads minister, Governor Kwame Abuja, as to he paying attention on that stretch and fixing it in no time?
Yes, like I said, the main Sunyani to Atronie road has been awarded to the contractor who was working on this road we are talking about. And so I would meet the road minister once Parliament comes back to work. As I speak, I'm in the constituency and I'm working on different assignments. So when I get to Accra, I would visit him in his office at the ministries, and then probably if Parliament resumes sitting, I will speak to him, so that once the contractor is going to work on the Sunyani main route, it is just a branch road to a MIM. He can probably add it as an additional work, so that it will be captured in next year's budget.
Once you're in the constituency, I'm sure your constituents are watching you this morning. Will you want to take this opportunity to talk to them on the roads and what you are doing about the road? Maybe you want to do that in the local dialect if you want.
Okay, let me do that. As it is enough for this year, Modest Ebenezani MP, na ChannelOne TV ne midin komo afa Sunyane to a MIM Kwana this year, so far no. In United 2016 NDC Abano at the Quanoma contract, and a contractor, a friend Alex Boam, Abano to contract for the car home, and Alex Boam portion and Kwan is here, baby, a car into me. It's a binary to be a man so for me. Matu Abama mene road minister edi hon komo a tamre sunya ni to akyeresi akwan no aban de ama Alexebo am se won yenti binim se de Mahama ayelesen president no edru se Alexebo am dru sa junction ne so a ye bebo modern asa aban no e that branch road no aka ho ama waye free ho se de be ya ye nyina ye ho beto ye di mon kama komantumo yem edim se ehun hia mu ye enu ti na mo ka ho asem no sa so yeso ehun hia ya enu ti yeso yetu ho na mo.
Ebenezer Kwekuado, thank you so much for your time. We are grateful you joined us. He's the MP for Sutifi North, and he's talking about the Atronie Road and indicating that there are plans for the road to be fixed. We go